Hello, Internet, and welcome to the new edition of Random Ramblings.
Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know about one thing I got to do. Ramble on. Now's the time is now. Sing my song.
Today we will be discussing something a bit more serious. No, not that serious. Anyway, I don't know why I have a fake British accent, I'm sorry. Anyway, I have a lot of opinions about a lot of things. And one of these things that I have opinions about is this current issue thing going around about bathrooms, specifically transgender-y type bathrooms. Or, well, I guess you can't really call it transgender bathrooms because really they're not making new bathrooms for transgender people. They're just, saying that, like, whatever bathroom you feel like you should be going into, you can just go in there. So I'm here to discuss that. And also, this, I don't know if this is a whole, this is a whole worldwide thing, or national thing, or something. Also, talking about LGBT anti-discrimination type law act things. And, hold on a second, my dog's at the door, I have to go get him. Sorry. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Yes, so this LGBT anti-discrimination thing, that I think is fantastic. There was a whole, there was a thing in Florida, because I live in Florida, about, they tried to get this anti-discrimination act passed, and it wasn't, and there was a big whole thing about it, and, that makes me really sad. Because, in case anyone didn't know, I consider myself to be, like, neck deep in the LGBT plus community, seeing as I'm neither cisgender nor heterosexual. And I have lots of LGBT plus friends. I have transgender friends and non-binary friends and gay and all of the above and somewhere in between friends. And so, like, I understand this stuff. Not as well as, and, like, there's tons to understand. I claim to be not an expert at all. But I'm not just, like, a person who heard some stuff on the news and was like, oh, well, let me have an opinion about this. No. After the Anti-Discrimination Act was not passed in Florida, the superintendent of my kind of school area, I guess, like my, county or however superintendents work, actually had a little conference thingy, and he basically called in, or, like, invited a bunch of, like, LGBT club, GSA type of clubs, like, spokespersons, and not really spokespersons, but, like, the GSA from my high school went, and I was one of the people that went. There were 4 of us, the president, and me and 2 other members, and also our sponsor teacher. And so, like, I'm not just a person who heard some stuff. I, like, actually know, like, how other people are experiencing this. And so the superintendent guy basically was just asking us, like, how we felt about the Anti-Discrimination Act not being passed. And, like, it's never really affected me. I've never been bullied. I've never been, like, refused service. Okay, so there was a guy who told me I was going to hell, but that was mostly because I was pagan and don't believe in God. Probably not because I'm asexual, and really the Bible doesn't have anything against asexuals, apparently. Like, they're all about, well, I don't know, I've never read the Bible, never mind. But yeah, so, like, it doesn't really, like, the bathroom thing doesn't affect me because, one, I'm not transgender. I'm gender fluid, which means sometimes I feel more like a girl, sometimes I feel more like a boy, sometimes I don't feel like either, or I feel somewhere in the middle. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We'll talk about my position on the Transgender bathroom thing and the Anti-Discrimination Act. Yes, go Anti-Discrimination Act. People shouldn't be discriminated about, like, what's in their pants or what they do in their bedroom. That's their own private business. You can't, like, refuse business or to employ people based on their sexuality or their gender or religion, which that is a thing that should also be, because other issues, never mind. Anyway, go anti-discrimination. Discrimination is bad, but I also kind of believe in freedom of speech as long as you're not physically hurting someone. I mean, words are only powerful if they're spoken by someone who knows what the heck they're talking about, or if they're listened to. So if you don't listen to the bad words, then, I mean, they're not really going to affect you. If the person who's talking doesn't know what the heck they're talking about, then it's not even relevant. So freedom of speech is good. So, you know, people hate on whoever you want to hate. You're right. I mean, it's not good. I don't like it, but I'm a very hateful person, honestly. Deep down inside, I hate everyone. I mean, I just, but you shouldn't, like in the workplace, if they do their job effectively, if they're making you money and they're not, like, making you uncomfortable, like, I get it, like, if like, a gay guy is being, like, super gay and, like, coming on to you and you're straight and you don't like it, that's sexual harassment. That's not even if you're gay or straight. Like you should leave that alone even if you're straight. I mean, you just don't do that. This video is getting really complicated. And so, yeah, I'm all for the anti-discrimination. But also, like, you should have the right to say whatever you want about whoever you want, just so long as you're not physically hurting anyone. So it's kind of all mixed up. But on the issue of the bathrooms, I understand both points of view. I do, which is sometimes considered worse than choosing a side. I understand that there are people who will take advantage of being able to go into whatever bathroom they like. There's already been the case of this one guy going into the ladies' bathroom and, you know, sticking his phone or a camera or whatever under the stalls and taking photos or videos or whatever of, like, ladies in the bathroom. And that's just giving like this. But I also understand that you can't, you know, businesses can't spend all this money to make, like, a new, like, a family bathroom that has only one stall. Though I love family bathrooms. They're just like, it doesn't matter. Look, there's a guy and there's a girl and there's a little wheelchair symbol. I mean, it's great. Great for, like, non-binary people. Woo. But, like, I get that you can't spend money on a whole new bathroom. And because there's a bunch of pervy people out there, you can't really just let people into whatever the bathroom they want to go in. Personally, I don't understand why the bathrooms are such a big deal. That little picture on the bathroom does not identify you. I mean, that has nothing to do with who you are. Just because you are a woman on the inside, but on the outside you're a guy, and you go into the guy's bathroom, it makes you uncomfortable because you don't feel like you should be in there. But a bathroom is a place where you just do your business and leave. A bathroom doesn't tell people who you are. So I don't really get why the bathrooms are such a big deal. The only bathroom issue is, like, in schools. Because when I was at this conference thing, most of the people who were speaking were high school students, and there was, like, one 6th grader, and then, like, a couple of people who were out of high school, like 2 or 3. The only issue was that there was this one guy who is, as far as I knew, cisgender, but he was just gay. And there was this issue, and so sorry for sharing a personal story. I know this isn't like right, but it really like got to me. Is that when he was like a freshman, people like found out that he was gay, and they saw him coming out of the boys' bathroom at approximately the same time as some other guy. And so there was this rumor going around that he had sex with this other guy, and he like almost got expelled. And he was so afraid of going to the bathroom at school again that he like got some bladder infection or whatever from holding his pee all the time. And there's these transgender males or men, what, transgender boys, man, male, I don't know, guy people, who always had to go like to the nurse's office to go to the bathroom there because they didn't feel comfortable going into the girls' bathroom because, you know, they look like guys. Some girls were like, oh no, guys and the girls, whatever. So that was an issue, and lots of teachers didn't really get that they didn't feel comfortable using the regular bathrooms, and they wouldn't write them passes to go to the nurse's office to use the bathroom. You know, there's nothing wrong with you. All you have to do is go to the bathroom. Why don't you just go to the bathroom down the hall? So there's that reason that the bathroom issue is, to me, more in schools. And like, I'm not in school anymore. I graduated high school, and besides, the bathrooms were never really an issue for me anyway, because a bathroom is a place for me to pee personally. I wouldn't want to go in the guys' bathroom anyway because I feel like it would be smelly and dirty. And I mean, the girls' bathroom isn't exactly sparkly clean, but I feel like, you know, it's still cleaner. Like, I don't care what bathroom I'm going in. As long as it's clean and functional, I don't care. Bathrooms do not tell me who I am. Bathrooms do not tell anyone who they are. See? So I don't think people should be so worked up over this bathroom stuff. I don't know if I've made my point very clear. Okay, just to sum this up, all for anti-discrimination. People shouldn't be discriminated against for their gender or their sexuality or religion, though we're not talking about that in this video. But the whole issue of transgender bathrooms, I don't think that people should be able to go into whatever bathroom they want, because while the transgender people most likely are just going to go into the bathroom and go pee, or, you know, number two, or, you know, fix their makeup or their hair or wash their hands or blow their nose or whatever you do in a bathroom, the transgender people are not the problem in this situation. It's the people who want to take advantage of being able to go into whatever bathroom. It's the pervs. The pervs are the problem. The transgender people are not the problem. That's the only issue with opening up bathroom stuff. So, against discrimination. All for anti-discrimination. But you do you, you know? And against-ish transgender bathrooms just because of the pervs. If I had to say something, I'd be like, family bathrooms are great because, you know, family bathrooms are good for, like, non-binary people who don't really feel female or male, because there's both pictures on there and a wheelie chair. That's fun. And, yeah, but in public schools, private schools, whatever, having, like, maybe a, like I said, like a non-binary bathroom, sort of like a family bathroom, you know, without stalls, just like the one bathroom with like the toilet and the sink and a urinal, would be great, because, you know, that's why, like, in elementary school, the bathrooms were only one stall. They were only one stall, so yeah, there was only one person in there at a time, so issues like that didn't happen. But then you get to middle school, and suddenly there's a bunch of stalls, and you're like, oh crap, someone's gonna hear me pee. No, it's so awful. Okay, this video is getting really long. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked and want to see more, I don't know. And, bye.